All right, so we've been thinking about doing this for a very long time.
Yes.
Just wanting to share our story in some ways.
Yeah.
You know, people always, they're couples or not even couples, just individuals who ask us a lot about,
People.
you know, how we
Yeah.
came together.
Yeah.
And some people who know our story wonder, you know, like, how did you find love again and all that stuff. And today is our date anniversary.
Our 12th date anniversary.
Our 12th date anniversary. We celebrate our first date because 12 years ago, Kinard and I went on our date.
Our first date was September 15th, 2012.
Yes. And it was kind of like a first date after divorce, too, for both of us, because we were kind of stepping into a new space. I had decided I was going to start dating, like officially. I'm dating now. And it's been 2 years.
And I had decided I wasn't going to date anyone. I was wait till the children got grown and then try to pursue again.
Right.
Yeah.
And when we say children, Kinard had
I had three girls.
And I had have three, and we came together. We had a Brady Bunch.
Yes. Total 6.
Yes.
Bless God.
And they were really young, ages like 4.
Oh,
Trinity was 5.
Trinity was 5, so everyone in stair stepped up. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yes.
So 6 to 11, 5 to 11 was the age group.
Yes. So our lives were very busy.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we just started talking to each other through. Y'all remember GChat?
From Gmail. I actually miss GChat. Good conversations.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Kinard will always be sharing pictures of like the children and telling me about. We met through a gig. That's another story. We'll put that in another video about how we met.
We'll put a pin in that one.
And so after
I think we talked for about a year on
Yeah.
GChat. You know, again after that gig, so we kept in contact and everything.
a whole year.
A whole year. It was on and off. We talked about
Yeah.
things that you were pursuing a couple of things, and
I was looking for a car.
Looking for a car, right? Looking for a car, and we'll just fast forward a year later. We are on GChat. We still talking. I had just got back in the country from some music stuff that I was doing.
Yes.
And she said, "Could we continue this conversation over dinner?" She asked me out.
Well, I was inviting him to ask me out. Like, I was opening the door. No, you got it.
Okay.
But I didn't want to be like, can we go out?
I mean, it worked though. I mean, I felt like you asked me out. It didn't feel weird or anything. It was so natural.
Yeah.
Can we continue this over dinner? I think what it was, we started talking about Indian food, right?
Yeah, different types of food we like.
We both like Indian food.
I thought that was after we decided to go out on a date. All I know, for me, it felt like I was inviting him to ask me. I didn't feel like I was asking you. I was like, I'm available. Come.
I was flattered. I'm like, asking me out, man. You know what that does?
Yes. And so you kind of prolonged it though, because we didn't go out during that time. You were like, oh, let's wait a little bit.
Well, it was a scheduling thing. That's all it was.
Okay.
I was heavy in the church. You know what I'm saying?
I remember we went out on a Wednesday.
I do remember that.
Yes, we went to Tandoori Nights in Alexandria, Virginia. Was it Alexandria?
Arlington, Virginia.
Arlington.
Yeah.
Then after that, we went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes, indeed.
And I think you even like grabbed my hand when we went across the street.
We went across the street, grabbed my hand.
First date.
First
you
date.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a lot.
But making sure, you know, that you was all right.
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was
me.
cool. Yeah. I felt real safe.
Yeah.
And so we just made a point to continue dating even after we got married. We got married 8 years ago. So, what now? What story do you want to tell?
Well, go ahead.
I will say, because I got this in my head.
All right, go ahead.
I will say now, our 12th year of dating, we came into our marriage or into our lives with the children being young.
Yes.
We've gone through quite a few things and changes in our lives.
Yes.
And now we are empty nesters.
And so we fast forward, 12 years, right?
Yes.
Fast forward 12 years, and now the age range is from 18 to 22, soon to be 23.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
And that's a new world for us.
Whole new world.
Yeah. And it's only been a few weeks, mind you.
Weeks.
Yeah.
It's been months, but yeah.
But it's quiet around the house.
Yeah.
We're not driving back and forth to go pick up people and drop them off and do all the things. Our attention really was on our children a lot. Even though we dated, we kept things.
We kept things. We still communicated, kept things going, but also kept the children active.
Yes.
To kind of help build their character and things, know how to navigate the world, really.
Yeah. I mean, parenting.
Oh yeah, that's what you call it. This is why I love this woman. She's very
just parenting, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like this is the first time that we are able to like just focus on us in the house.
In the house, right?
Yeah.
And so it's definitely different, a new adventure with communication. We get to dive into deeper the conversations that we had to shelf. Just different things and
meaning we could cuss. I'm just playing. We're starting out in a fresh season.
Yeah.
It's fun. I want this channel we're gonna talk about like different things that we are doing now that we're empty nesters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like last weekend, was it weekend before last? I signed Kinard up for a date for us to go to harvest some grapes.
Oh yes.
Around the corner. I say around the corner because we're in the suburbs of Maryland, and there's a vineyard that's close by to Lions Vineyard.
Yes.
And 7 a.m. we went out there to go harvest some grapes. So that was kind of like our date, things to do.
It was Chardonnay, so it was one of those things. I'm still learning wine because I don't drink that much, but I found some things there that I actually like.
Yes. Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So we got to venture out and do some things. Now, we always make music. Like, that is a thing that we started out from the very beginning, just making music. The first song.
We were dating and we started making music.
Were we?
Yeah. 2013, 2012.
So here's the thing. Once we started dating, we didn't go back to, like, it was exclusive after that night.
Oh, that's a whole...
You want to tell that one?
No, we can say that one. That's a good one.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to...
Which part, though?
I don't know.
The part of we were talking to each other, and he was like, I'm still single technically, and I can still...
Well, that's fast forward.
Okay. So we can say that.
Okay. Kinard also proposed to me on September 15th.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
I knew that. I was waiting till she brought it up, but...
So, once we started dating, let's just go back a little bit.
All right, go back.
That meant for me that I was going to date around and date people, men, different men. But he was like, go ahead and talk about.
We not gonna have that. No, that's one of the things where I was like, I'm not up for no heart trauma. So I'm looking at, I want us to date and see where this can go. So that's literally what I said.
Yeah, and you said that you were going to be dating exclusively.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I use that word. I don't use that word.
Well, you were like, I ain't dating nobody else.
That's what I said. That sounds more like me. It sounds more like me right there. You got it, yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I was planning on dating other people. You know what I mean?
I was hot. Do you know what hot means? Like Tabasco sauce, stove hot.
Clearly.
Like, why?
Clearly you weren't like in the dating world and scene.
No. I saw what I liked. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So. And so I just went with it. We went on our second date, third date. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, by the third date, I knew already. I was like, yeah, life thing right here. Yeah.
I kind of knew too, but I was really afraid.
That is a very real thing to talk about. Fear of, and going back to my statement, I wasn't up for any heart trauma, and what that meant. I was still at that time just like, we were being cautious with our own feelings, emotions, and just want to kind of make sure that we're on the right path, to true love.
Yeah, because divorce was hard.
Tough.
And it was, we had been through heartbreaks already because That's
Right.
really kind of what divorce is. Well, that was my experience of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of layers to it.
Mm-hmm. And so when you're healing from that and you're still moving forward, it can be, things can still linger from the past.
Mm-hmm.
And so you tend to, bring all that stuff with you and be cautious and not want to get hurt again and look for signs of everything. Mm-hmm. There was one time that you said something and I was like, oh my God, he's lying to me. This is going to be bad. I got all in my head because of something Kinard said, but it wasn't all that really. It was just that I was so sensitive to every little thing. I didn't want to get hurt,
Yeah, and I think the piece with the things that we both we can get into this in another episode as well, but self-development, personal work, and how that played a vital role. Of course, along with church, along with prayer, along with meditation, along with those things, personal self-development was a key factor in us being able to work through those challenges that came up. With both of us, So.
Yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit. So, I mean, you are funny.
I know you. You're awesome.
Growth and personal development.
Yeah.
Like for a year long, I was like in this class, and it was just good for me to discover new things about myself. And so when I went into my started dating Kinard, I was like, well, I gotta have somebody who's gone through some type of work to better themselves.
Yeah, and I had like before I met her, I went through something similar.
Yeah.
Pretty much met a group of people and been friends for years and associates, and we helped keep each other accountable as to the changes that we say we want to make for our lives and who we say we want to be.
Yeah.
And mainly how we show up for ourselves. I think that's one of the key things that kind of made me dig into or be able to listen into some things that we needed in our relationship as we dated.
And that was a checkbox for me.
Checkbox.
I was like, check. I don't even know how long this has been now. We're gonna edit.
Oh, we're gonna edit the first one. We can edit for sure.
Okay, so the checkbox. Yes, I had a list. I really wanted to get clear about what I wanted in my relationship. I think that's how I kind of manifest and, my dreams come true when I'm really clear. Some of the dreams come true and I'm not, I don't have plans for it all the way, but I do want to be clear on what it is I want. And especially like in a relationship and when it came to my next love, because I was like, I'm not gonna be single for long.
Right.
I'm a wife.
Yeah.
That's what I thought in my mind. Even when I was single, I was like, I'm somebody's wife. I'm about to find my husband.
Yeah, mine was.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, mine was similar. I was not jaded by marriage because of like the divorce or whatever. It's the thing where I was looking forward to who God had for me next, and because I felt like they had a list. I did have a list. Had to be attractive, not only to me. Have her own thing going on. Have her own children. We'll get into that later. So, yeah.
That was a short list, though.
No. That was just. I'm not going through the whole list. That was just certain
little things you wanted.
Yeah.
Did you write it down?
I wrote it down. It was one of my. It was a little black journal I had.
Yeah. Where's that black journal now?
It was the storage that got sold.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry.
Bless God. Anyway.
Yeah.
Along with my washing and dryer. Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you for joining us for episode 1.
All right.
Next time, peace, love, and blessings.